Welcome to Law for All Private Members Association. So you just signed up, you're sick of going back and forth with your bank, and now you're looking for a little help. That's what we're here to do. So once you sign up, you will land on this page. Now this page is important so that we can help you. The information on this page is very basic, as you see. Homeowner's first name, last name, co-owner, that's if there's, husband, wife, whatever. More than one person that's on the mortgage. You will come here and select the type of service you need. Short sale or loan modification. Just click the box, it will pop up and you select. So what we will do in real time is show you how easy it is for you to initiate the help process for yourself. So this form will come up, come to this box. Please select the loan advocate or referral source. Click Inclusive Consulting Services. Come add your first name. We're going to call this person Mike Test. No co-borrower. Mike needs to do a loan modification. How did he hear about us? Maybe you found us from a referral from a friend, we'll say. Your phone number is 555-555-5555. Your cell phone number is 222-222-222. Email is test@test.com. Property address 1133 Sample Road, Fort Lauderdale. Well, even better, Miami, right? Florida 33551. Oh, the county is Broward, we'll say. Zip code 33551. Property type, we'll say it's a single family home, right? Current value of your home. If you want, you could click this and get the value. But this is a fake address, so nothing's going to come up. But if you put your address here, just click this button, and this is what will happen. It'll go to Zillow and bring up your page. Wherever your house is, give an estimate of the value, and it will fill it in here. So let's just say we think the current value of our home is $211,000. How many years we've been in the property? We'll say 9 years. Do you want to stay in the home? Yes, because we're doing a modification. Now, how did you fall behind, right? What's your hardship? How come you can't make the payments now? You made an agreement to make the payments, now you can't. That's okay. We'll show you how. But we need to tell the story. That's what's important here. So let's say you were divorced, separation, and also you had a natural disaster. You live in Florida, Hurricane Andrew, whatever, right? Irma, one of those things happened. So now you have two hardships. You have a divorce here, as you see, because your significant other just couldn't take it anymore and you guys couldn't deal with whatever the problem was. But you're stuck with the house, and the house was damaged in the natural disaster. So now you got some repairs that need to be made. You don't have the money to make those repairs. You get what I'm doing here, folks. You see where I'm going. So those are your hardships. Moving on. Mortgage information. Who is your first mortgage lender? That's a very simple question, but it can be confusing. So maybe it's Wells Fargo. Maybe it's Bank of America. Maybe it's Aquin, right? So we're going to go with Bank of America. And as you type, you see it will auto-populate, right? So Bank of America is already there. Just click it, it'll fill in. What's the estimated balance of your first mortgage? That's the question here. See, look at the blue highlighted area. What's the estimated balance? So what do you owe on the mortgage? It's an estimate. It's okay. You can be wrong here. I don't want you taking a lot of time filling this out. It's pretty simple. I'm going to help you keep it simple. That's the goal here. So the estimated balance of the first mortgage, let's say $295,000. That's really bad because we already know the house is only worth whatever we put up here, 211, right? We made that up, but we estimate the house is worth 211. So he's upside down. We'll go into that later. That being said, what was the original amount of the first mortgage? Doesn't even matter. You can skip this. But if you know it, put it in. Say the original mortgage was $165,000. If you don't know it, just skip it. What is the payment of the first mortgage? So how much is your mortgage payment? Right? Let's say your mortgage payment is $1,695. And if you click this little thing right here, or just hover, you don't even have to click it. Just hover your mouse over this. It will show you enter the monthly principal and interest payment only. Please refer to your mortgage statement or call your lender and servicer if you make interest-only payments. Please enter that amount. You don't have to do all of that, folks. We just try to put something there to help you guys out. But we're always here via live chat. You're never alone here. You're never going to be stuck and wonder what's my next step. Always available through live chat. What is your monthly property tax payment? So let me break that down for you guys so you understand. Sometimes you guys have a mortgage payment and that mortgage payment already includes the property taxes and the insurance, right? Some of you don't include your property taxes and insurance within that payment. So that being said, if you know that your payment includes your property taxes, insurance, the principal, the interest, everything, you can just put that one amount right here, right? If you know it includes everything, just put that amount right here, and that's okay. When it comes to these next spaces or these next questions, just put 0. That's simple. What's your monthly property tax? What's your monthly property insurance payment? Now, let's say you know what these numbers are. You know how much your taxes are per month, and you know how much your monthly property insurance is, right? So let's say your first mortgage payment is $1,495, and your monthly property taxes is $100 a month. Oh, excuse me, $100 per month, and your insurance is $100 per month. So now you have your $1,600 or your $1,695. Doesn't matter if you know it, the breakdown, or if you don't know the breakdown, as long as you understand the concept. Okay. Is there a second lender? If there is, click yes. These things will pop up. Who is the lender? What's their name? Is it Wells Fargo? Is it Bank of America? Is it Chase? Whoever. What's the balance? All the same questions. And remember, as you type here, it will populate on its own. I type Chase, Chase comes up. Okay? Good to go. What is the estimated balance? Blah, blah, blah. Right? But let's say you don't have a second mortgage. Is your mortgage currently late? We're talking about the existing mortgage now. We're talking about this mortgage here. Remember, we just told the system, I don't have a second mortgage. So now we're back to the first mortgage. Is this mortgage currently behind? Yep, we're behind. How many months behind are we? See, that drops down. How many months behind are we? We'll say 10 months. Have you received a notice of foreclosure? Yep. Enter the sale date if provided. If not, just skip it. If you don't have it, that's okay. I don't want you guys to be stuck worried about information and what to do and all of these things. The system is meant to be simple. Okay? Have you already received, we're here now, have you already received or tried to receive a modification, forbearance, or workout from your bank? Click yes if you have. If yes, please provide the details. We'll say I tried to mod in 2017 and was not successful. Okay? Now I need help and cannot afford an attorney. Please help. Okay. If there's anything about the mortgage, you could put it here. You know, anything that you know about the mortgage that you think we should know to help you. So now, this is your form. Just a quick overview. So you signed up. You get a link to this form. You came here to select the advocate, which is Inclusive Consulting Services. You come here, put in your first name, your last name. That's Mike Test. You click this box. Select the service. We selected loan modification. How'd you hear about us? Whatever. Select whatever it is. Phone number, email address, property address. You don't have to put these items here. You don't have to answer those, right? But just put it if you know it. It's very simple questions. How long have you lived there? What do you think the house is worth? If you don't know, take a guess. If you want, bypass it. Your hardship is how you fell behind. It's very simple. In this scenario, the hardship is there's a divorce and a hurricane Irma came and destroyed the house some, and now he can't afford the repairs and he needs a modification to get help. Mortgage information is the first mortgage lender is Bank of America. Estimated balance for the first mortgage $295,000. What was the original amount of the purchase? It was $165,000. What's the mortgage payment? $1,495, taxes and insurance. Right here, folks. Taxes and insurance. Again, if you know your payment has everything within that payment, please feel free to just put that payment amount here and 0 and 0 in these boxes. In this scenario, which might not be your scenario, is your mortgage currently behind? Yes or no? In this one, it was yes. How many months? 10 months. See? How many months behind? Have you received notice of foreclosure? In this scenario, yes. Have you tried to receive modification or any sort of help from your bank? Yes. What happened? Please provide the details. I tried a mod in 2007, was not successful, blah, blah, blah. So now you click submit. Oh, look, see, it tells you this is perfect. Please select the services requested. Saying there's an error. So we got to go up, select the service. So I bypass this. Good example, folks. Pay attention, right? So which services are requested? You already selected loan modification here for file type. But the service we're going to select is loan modification. That's simple. Just scroll back down, click save. And then it kicks you out to another page that we have so you can look for properties and all that other stuff. Once you're done, we'll change that to a thank you page. But you get the idea. Alright, so now once you get here, that means that we received your application and we'll be calling it. You can call us immediately upon receipt of that application. Once you do submit that application, it comes here to our back end. We will go into the pipeline, and there will be a new submission, which will be you. Look at that. Mic test. Interesting, right? So now, when I'm in the back end, I can do all the other things here to help you approve your modification. Mortgage information, property info, income, expenses, hardship, right? I can change all those things to assist you, assets and liabilities. I mean, so many things. And just to give you an idea how simple it is, go to the Documents tab, which is here. Once you click that, keep in mind now we have not filled out the entire application. We just did the basic quick application. But as you see, the documents are already here. So with this file, I believe we said the bank was Bank of America, right? So you log in, you click Bank of America, and look, there's all of the documents already there waiting for you. And as soon as you click the document, all right, you click the document, it's going to download. That's what it's doing here. So the tab's running. It just downloaded. See my little arrow here. I'm going to open the document. Mic test. See, it already has your name there. You didn't program anything. You didn't have to do anything. It's already filled out mostly for you. The PDF is now on your computer, ready to be submitted to the bank. So we will open that PDF and take a quick look. Okay. So now, if you read this form, Uniform Borrower Assistance Form. Hello, you're asking for help. Borrower Assistance Form. Need I say more? Right? Now, if you look here, it says loan number. That would have been completed if you'd have punched in your loan number. But for the examples of this presentation, we're just going to show you the basics. You want to keep your home. You're doing a loan modification. That's why you have a check there. Now, your name, look, Mike Test, right here. Mike Test, borrower's name. If you punched in your social, it'd be there. Date of birth would be there. And you have to put those things in. But for the sake of this presentation, I just want to show you how simple it is. Phone number is already there. Cell phone number is already there. Mailing address would be there if we put it there. Property address is here because that's a property address. Your email is there because we put that in. If there was another person, their information would be there as well. These questions will automatically be filled out. Is the property listed for sale? All of these things, right? And if you're confused, we can log in on the back end and take over and just fill them out with a quick 5-minute conversation. So you don't have to. It's that simple. Why let the banks intimidate you into fear and you not fight for your home? You don't need to pay an attorney a lot of money to do this. They don't know how to do this, and they're not going to fight for you the way you will fight for you. We help hundreds of homeowners all of the time, and I'm telling you, you can do this. So as you see with these forms automatically populating, look, the expenses and the income are already there, right? We'll already know if it meets the right criteria as far as the ratios are concerned to be an approved file. We did all of this in a matter of 10 minutes, and I talk a lot. So folks, it's not hard. Don't be intimidated. The paperwork's easy and you have help. Look, here's your hardship letter. Divorce. Remember that? It was a divorce is why we did this. My spouse and I have just divorced. The money has been tight. Blah, blah, blah. Mic test, phone number. Looks pretty nice, right? You'll get this automatically emailed to you. Look, it's already filled out for Bank of America. What more do you want? So just an example of all the things you have there. Right? Oh, if they say, oh, I need you to send me a third-party authorization form, we don't have that for you. Oh, okay, no problem. Just click the third-party authorization form. It downloads to your computer, and it will automatically be populated with your personal data. It's specific for you. So with this authorization here, as you see, the company, the workers, the people that have accessibility for the authorization. Now, obviously, if this is your file and you don't hire us to work on the file for you, those people will not have access. They will not be your designated agents. But for this example, we are the designated agents for Mr. Mike Test for this example. And if you just read it, it says very simply, we have authorization to negotiate on your behalf. Bank of America. Look, it's their document. They will request it. Company, that's the area, code, address, blah, 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 blah. Right? Cool. So guys, no need to be intimidated. No need to be worried. You have everything you need here. Just utilize what you have. Okay? Use the system. YouTube the system. Things are there when we're doing fresh, up-to-date content, so that way it's more user-friendly for you guys. Okay? If you have any questions, concerns, comments, please feel free to use the live chat on the website. That is why it's there. So that way you always have somebody to help you constantly take action. This whole process is about constantly taking action towards your goal. And your goal is to fight the foreclosure process. It's that simple. And I want to congratulate you on taking your first step, which is this, which is reaching out, seeking information, signing up for some sort of help. And this is it. Take care.